right. In regards to checking out possible bowl destinations for Oklahoma, I'm scrambling a bit here. I've gone to about 10 different sites and I'm not coming up with anything definitive here in regards to, because for a few other teams, I was able to find like a aggregate listing of ESPN says this, Athlon says this, da, 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 da. There was about 10 different ones, and I was looking at that, trying to find that for OU.
Yeah, Mark. I think the thing that the two that I've seen the most is the Texas Bowl and I believe it's the Guaranteed Rate Bowl.
Yep.
Those are the two that I've seen Oklahoma linked to more than not. So I think if it's the Guaranteed Rate Bowl, I think what I've seen a lot from a projection perspective was a potential matchup with Wisconsin in that bowl, and then the other one, the Texas Bowl. It seems like I think Mississippi State was a team that, of course, the pecking order may have changed a little bit with Mississippi State winning the Egg Bowl, but that was another game that I've seen Oklahoma maybe linked to, maybe against an SMU. I've seen Mississippi State as well. So yeah, those are, like I said, we could be surprised, and it could be neither one of those bowls that we're even thinking about. But those are the two that I've seen more than not.
Do you have any preferences in regards to opponent? Any preferences in regards to location? Not that you're necessarily making that trip, but in terms of what you've seen.
I mean, I think there's some intrigue for Oklahoma to play a school like Mississippi State. Sooners, hopefully, fairly quickly. Maybe not for a few years, but they'll quickly be in the SEC, and it might be a team that they play fairly often. But I think the intrigue of playing a Mike Leach team, I think is interesting. Wisconsin is another team, that's interesting, kind of a stark difference in styles, at least, traditionally, Wisconsin being a very, very solid defensive team where, whereas Oklahoma has the niche on the other side. But I think of the two, I think Wisconsin probably would be a little bit of a better matchup for Oklahoma than maybe a Mississippi State team.